We got robots running everything. I just sit back and study. We got robots. We got robots running everything. I just sit back and study. Let the robots do the work. Hey, hey. Oh.
Shakar Messiah Lee.
I hear people say, I don't feel like working out. I didn't feel like working out this morning. I wanted to just get on with my day. But your blood pressure does not care if you do not feel like working out. It's going to shoot straight up. High blood pressure can lead to death. It can lead to stroke. Your glucose levels, it doesn't care if you don't feel like working out. You can become diabetic. So the next time you are sitting around, you say, I don't feel like working out. Okay. You personally might not feel like working out, but your overall health, they're going to say, okay, well, let's go out of whack. As a mental health tech, right? And I'm definitely probably going to, as a mental health tech, mental health nurse, you got to know how to do things that's going to be good for your spirit and that's going to be good for your sanity, because what it's like working in the world's largest mental health facility. Got a new shipment coming in. It's a black brother who manufactures the same mattresses that you buy from Sealy, Posturepedic, and he manufactures them and bring them in. So we bringing them in. Got the loads coming in. Here we go. Yeah, we just opened up a mattress outlet. Yep, just a little lower. Drop it a little lower. Good, just like that. Yep, you're looking good. Looking good. Y'all come get y'all mattresses. I told y'all it's going. They buying me out. What you try to do?
Careful, Jaja.
For grace in the Caucasian community, it circulates 9 times before it leaves their hands. For black people, within 30 minutes of cashing your check, you are handing your money over to somebody else. Today that stops. This is a revolutionary act for us understanding the power of black business and the power of black dollars. I am so grateful.
This is torture. Worked a 12-hour shift at the hospital. Came straight to the mountain in the rain. Came home, I said, fuck, you're disorganized. Your outer is a reflection of your inner. You're disorganized. I don't want to be great. You're going to be average. The average nigga is disorganized. Torture. You don't sleep. Torture. Mountain. You gotta know how to push yourself. You gotta know how to critique yourself, criticize yourself. Procrastination will not be tolerated. Lack of discipline will not be tolerated. Procrastination will not be tolerated. Lack of discipline will not be tolerated. Owning that car company with any project, with anything that's like crawling, before you can even crawl, you got to be able to roll on your back, roll on your belly, sit up. Okay. Before you can even start crawling. So in life, if you look at it like, okay, I want to own a car company, I want to design cars. Yeah. That's fucking like flying. Yeah. Which you can do it. I believe you, because you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Yeah. You want to design cars and and be manufactured? Because I don't know if you want to go to that level. You're going to sell it to the manufacturers and they manufacture, you ain't get that.
I would do it all myself.
So you want to manufacture cars. You want to have a car factory.
Yeah.
You want to revitalize something like Ford, but 10 times doper because it's going to be your energy, your frequency. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's like flying when you look at the scale of like, first you got to just, build from here to here to here to here. Yeah. Envision the next 2 years. Are you 24?
Yeah.
So 2 years from now, how does that look when you're 26 or when you're 27? Because you got to plan that far out. Like when you're 26, 27, you say what I would advise, I would say first, let me make sure I take care of my bare necessities, which is I want to make sure, because in order for you to own your car manufacturing facility, you're going to have your level of execution and your clarity with thought and execution is going to have to be so precise. You're going to have peace in mind at every point of your life, because you're going to be operating something that 99.9% of people can't accomplish, never thought to accomplish, will never accomplish. Like you become this super productive human being who creates a car manufacturing company, and you're the actual person designing the cars and you're putting the whole thing in motion. That takes a whole lot of brain power. So you got to make sure your bare necessities are taking your food, your clothes, your shelter. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that it's not, but if it isn't, that's the rolling from your back to your belly stage. Food, clothes, shelter. And then after you be like, boom, that's straight. Then the actual start crawling is your credit. How's your credit? Okay, now you crawling. Look, my credit is a 750 credit. Okay, now you crawling. Now you want to start running. How's your business credit? My business credit, I got an 80 Paydex, and my business credit is an A+. So now you jogging. Now you jogging. You went from rolling to, now you jogging. Now you want to start sprinting and eventually start levitating. Once you start levitating is when you're able to say, I was able to pull down $300,000 from this company all off my credit. I didn't even have that much money down. I did it all off me just knowing how to maneuver the credit leverage. I'm gonna use the word leverage. You just grab it, and put it on, appreciate it. Now I started leveraging business credit. Then I'm gonna leverage my personal credit. Now I'm getting 100,000, 200,000. You know what I mean? And funding from different finance. All right, you be good. Different financial institutions. And then you say, boom, now I'm about to open up this plant that we can, it can start as big as you want it to start, but we're going to be manufacturing our vehicles. You might start with a one garage facility with one engineer, and that'll be your prototype, and grow from that to a big ass plant. I don't know your journey, but just know that like in order to get into that momentum though, you have to sit down with a pen and paper and write this shit down from like, okay, how am I going to start just rolling from my back to my front, which is making sure my food, clothes, shelter is straight. Every 30 days, I don't got to even sweat that shit. I don't stress over it. I don't worry about how do I do that. Boom, you write down the execution on that, which is, okay, high paying jobs, this or whatever, just J-O-B. Boom. Run that, work that shit, organize the shit. I mean, we'll go through it. Like I said, I know this is a spontaneous conversation, and I'm not going to over stimulate you with just all this stuff.
No,
but
I've been looking for this. For the
Oh,
past,
dope.
I've been looking for someone to solidify my ideas, like help me solidify my own ideas.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, a lot of times it gets overwhelming if you don't have any real guidance. And me being 10 years your senior, I feel like that's a part of my duty, because like if none of us is talking to the youngsters like this, then we're doing you a disservice. If I don't give you the game that I done 10 years, that I got 10 years on, that I'm like, so now if you really was to take it and say, bro, I'm going to really do some shit stuff. I said, now you done, save yourself 10 years of mistakes possibility, or just, cause look, you might get like the same enlightenment you might receive today. You could, if nobody ever gave it to you, you probably could have received it 7 years from now. Somebody that was like, hey man, do you know how to leverage a company to where that company can pay you, and then you can leverage that to getting all type of financing, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. That's like winning the lottery. People go and scratch off to try to hit to make $500,000 every day. Imagine if you just use your mind, using your credit and business credit to be able to generate $500,000 to $1 million plus in funding, that's like somebody who spent 10 years going to try to play the lottery every day. What's going on, my brother?
For those of you who don't know, ooh, you just don't know. Ooh, I'm here to let you know this is the black man's time. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Welcome to the meditation hour. Let's get into it. What does this day mean? Like, what do this day mean for you? What does it mean for me? I know that Thanksgiving is a day where we all usually have off from work. It's convenient for family to get together, and it's often an enjoyable moment. The way we live here at the School of Messiah is every day is Thanksgiving, in our reality. The type of dinner our wives cook for us and prepare for the family on a regular resembles a Thanksgiving feast. The type of camaraderie and union and fellowship we often share during the weekdays should be resembling of a Thanksgiving reunion. Families shouldn't just get together during Thanksgiving and when the news is tragic. We should be getting together regularly. That's what Thanksgiving means to me. It's a moment to give thanks for the relationships you have in your life, the people you have in your life that are trustworthy, and it's a moment for you to acknowledge all that God has blessed you with. May it be your faculties, a sharp mind, the ability to smell, see, hear, and touch. The most minute things. So we just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and may every day you be able to feel and experience that love and happiness you feel on this single one day. Safety first. Make sure when you're out there shopping, you do not get consumed by consumerism, because the energy is very heightened at this time. The energy is very heightened. The energy is acute. People are happy that they're able to provide for their family, and some people are sad that they're not. And desperation can lead to a tragic event. So be safe while you're out there traveling. We just want to give thanks for everything we have in our life. Let's give thanks for the smallest. Let's give thanks for the largest. Let's give thanks.